Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're playing a little bit of catch up today. We missed a couple of solo debuts in the past few days, and we are getting around to them now because, of course, if you've been around the channel for long enough, you know that one of the cardinal rules on this channel is that we will listen to every debut, regardless of who the artist is or what type of music they are producing. Today, we have got. Actually, this one's kind of interesting in the background story of it because we have Yubin from ARTBEAT with their solo debut single titled Spring of Mine. It's a tremendous time indeed whenever someone makes a debut. But the story of ARTBEAT is actually really interesting because ARTBEAT aren't an idol company. They are a dance company first and foremost. In fact, they are one of, if not the most popular K-pop related dance group on YouTube, possibly. Them and like 4x4 Studio, I think, are like the two that really stick out for me. But they debuted a girl group last year with a song called Magic, and they had a comeback called Aphrodite earlier in the year. Two, actually, kind of low-key bops. Out of the members that debuted as part of like the ARTBEAT girl group was a member named Yubin, who is now making her solo debut out of it. Just super cool. Really cool that ARTBEAT are letting her pursue like a musical career on her own, as well as within the group. Because we don't really get crossovers like this, where you have like trained dancers from a dance company that debut as idols. I feel like that just doesn't happen. And we rarely get the reverse crossover as well, like idols who become like dancers and like dance choreographers. I feel like, as well, not maybe as rare, is still pretty rare, all things considered. So I'm really kind of excited for what this is going to be. So here we go. I can already see many spring visuals, trees flowering. Northern UK hasn't quite reached that as of yet, but slowly but surely. Alright, here we go. Already off to a great start. Some of my favorite songs and this like really chill theme is when it's just the singer and an acoustic guitar, as it kind of gives it a nice personal, almost intimate feeling with the artist. She has a very subtle huskiness in her tone that reminds me a little bit of Choyuri. Really chill. Nice little descent in the instrumental part there. I really like that the song is just unintrusive. It's super easy to listen to. There's absolutely nothing jarring about the song at all. It's just a really gentle, delicate song. Perfect for the springtime. Kind of a little swinginess to it. Like the pacing of the song and the style of the song kind of makes you want to like snap along to it. That little triplet descent at the end of the chorus is really pretty too. Keep the background chorus section. isolate the guitar, add a background chorus section. And we do get a little outro. Resolution? There it is. Oof. Springtime. It really doesn't get much more springtimey than that for me. Like, there are some songs that just absolutely scream springtime for me, and a lot of times they are a little bit more upbeat than this. But what I like about Spring of Mine, or Yubin Spring of Mine here, is that it is really chill and it's a really nice pace, and that it doesn't feel like typically whenever I think of like a springtime song, I'm thinking of, actually, you know what? I can look it up very quickly because it's definitely in my playlist. IU. Is it Hold My Hand? That one. But for me, that song is very springtimey. It's really bright. There's tons of flourishes. It's pretty loud. But it's that kind of music that kind of like creates the setting for the listener where it's like, you know, spring has officially sprung. Flowers are out, the trees are green, blue skies, birds are chirping, the sunlight is warm. But Spring of Mine feels like the beginning of the spring a little bit. You see the trees are beginning to sprout. You see the flowers starting to sprout out of the ground. The snow is melted away. Maybe there's a very slight drizzle of rain. The sun is starting to peek through the clouds. You're feeling the warmth of the sunlight for the first time. It's got that kind of comfortness to it, and it's really cool. And also, this song surprisingly isn't very high in terms of the vocals, but I think it works in its favor because the rest of the song is that really chill. It has that really chill vibe to it. And plus, Yubin's low voice is so spectacular for me in that that very subtle huskiness in her voice is so pretty in that lower register, and I'm glad that the song takes advantage of it because I think it makes a song for me. And it really does remind me of Cho Yuri a little bit. There's certain notes that really sound like it could have been sung by Yuri, and Yuri's got that like low husky tone that I really like. And Yubin also has that husky tone that I really like. It's very subtle, but it's noticeable. And I'm glad the song not just takes advantage of it, but kind of bases the bulk of the verses of the song around that. Because I think it really does kind of set the song up for that this comforting but warm vibe. And it's a great early springtime song for me. That was cool. The whole ARTBEAT story is really interesting because I explained it at the beginning. This is just a dance company, first and foremost, that decided to bring out a girl group last year. And these were like dancers who had like a crash course in like idol training, whether it be like vocal or rapping or what have you, and then they debuted last year. And just the story behind it is so unique and is so interesting to me. And we've had a few examples of idols going the other direction where they were like idol trainees who then became dancers and like choreographers and things like that. For me, like the most notable example is Hwang Suyeon, DC's performance director. She was a trainee at Happy Face, went on Produce. I think it was the first Produce 101 or something like that. Well, I forget if it was 101 or it had to be 101. But she was on Produce, didn't make it, and well, now she's Dreamcatcher's performance director. She's also been a backup dancer for groups like Toho Shinki and for Mamamoo Plus already this year. And it's just really cool that we're seeing, well, very rare still, instances where we are getting kind of paths that are crossing over each other. And it's kind of like breaking free of the norm where like dancers were trained to be dancers and idols were trained to be idols. Not We're getting a little bit of that like divergence out of the norm, and we're getting it's like a different version of crossover artists, and I think this is so cool. Well, congratulations to Yubin on the debut. The song was brilliant. I really enjoyed it, and hopefully the song gains some traction, and hopefully the usual dancing crowd enjoy this as well. But that's it from me today. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy and want to see more, channel icon is up there. You can find the back catalog of stuff I watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. And if you want to watch another video of mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye bye.